What did this one take tonight?
Just some execution on the defensive end, us getting some timely stops and scoring the basketball at some timely times throughout the game. We missed some easy ones, but they did a great job of pressuring our bigs and forcing our catches out a little higher than probably we would have wanted. But as we picked up our physicality and we picked up our toughness, we put ourselves in a great position. So.
KYRIE, you've been in a similar situation as Jason, being a 19-year-old and having a big role. Just what does it take to have that kind of poise at such a young age?
Just understanding that the consistency. Excuse me, bro. Sure. The consistency that it takes to be a great player in this league. It takes time to figure that out, and the best way to do that is continue just consistently preparing as best you can, understanding that you want to be great in your role. In order to do that, you have to understand not only our offense and defense, but you have to understand players and individual tendencies for your teammates, spots where you're going to be getting the basketball, where you want to work on your game specifically because those are the spots where you're going to be getting the most shots, or just finding the balance of trying to be aggressive and trying to be aggressive for the possession for your teammates. That's a hard balance, especially when you're playing with other great players. So, but he's doing a great job just figuring it out every single day, man. I mean, he's a high-level player, high-level mind. He's mature beyond his years, so he's always figuring it out on a day-to-day basis. He's a rookie still. He still has a long ways to go, but, presently now he's in a further place than most rookies are in this league, so I'm just happy about that. And just want to have him keep working, and I know he will. So.
When Allen's making jump shots in that pick and roll, what does that do for you guys?
Just creates other opportunities, not only for Al, but for our backside action. Makes it easier just to come off, draw two, get it to Al, and then he becomes a decision maker on the backside. So he does an incredible job of doing that. And when we play two-man game, we make some great decisions. But when I'm coming off and he has a jump shot and he's knocking it down, then they got to come out and make a decision. And either they pre-rotate, to Al, and then we're getting somebody in the corner, open shot, or somebody on the wing, or somebody diving to the basket. It's just great for our team. So.
Do you have a particular mindset for the fourth quarter? It's always been like your jewel.
It's go time. Just go time, man. Especially when the game's in the balance. It's the best time to play. It's just ultimate freedom, just to really, showcase what you've been working on, because you know that you're going to get the team's best shot on the other end, and they're going to do things that they probably wanted to adjust to throughout the game. So a lot of the opportunities that were afforded in the first three quarters probably won't be there in the fourth quarter. So you have to make very, very quick decisions in terms of what you want to do with the basketball and where guys need to be on the floor. And when you're playing like that, some guys think a lot quicker than others. And I was just fortunate enough that my mind works a lot quicker than other people in the fourth quarter. So it just gets me going a little bit. And, especially when it's a close game, it's just nothing like it. I mean, NBA is, every crowd's going, whether home or away, it's just nothing better. I love playing in those type of situations. They're always fun because it's got to be a winner, it's got to be a loser. And obviously I would take some of the games where we're up 20, and you could be sitting down, not playing the fourth. But when you get in a close game like that, it's pretty fun.
How about here in Boston, that close game? What do those fans kind of bring that extra?
It's nothing like it. It's nothing like it. Even when I was here as an opponent, it was unbelievable. And they're just like true fans of just seeing great basketball, especially Boston Celtics basketball. They love seeing hustle plays. They love seeing some dunks. They love seeing some threes. They love seeing some tough and ones, some tough plays that just have been echoed throughout the organization for a long time. They just love seeing that type of play. So I love being a part of it.
Is there synergy between you and them when you're out there as a player? Is there a synergy between you and them as they get up, you get up?
Oh yeah, especially if it hits nothing but the net, they go crazy. So and especially if we get like a high level rebound, or Marcus takes the charge, or JB takes the charge, or we get a big stop, and you could just feel the momentum change. And then even when you're on the court or you're on the bench, you could feel that the fans they do an incredible job of just giving us that energy.
What do you think of the MVP?
They're cool, man.
KYRIE, you guys played great defense tonight. You got a test on Saturday with Ulis coming to town, and Devin Booker. What are you guys going to do defensively with this great backcourt?
I mean, well, we understand that most of their offense goes to those two guys. So we just got to be aware of it. And they have a very, very, key person that kind of flies under the radar, but he can get going. And T.J. Warren, he just stays around the basketball. Somehow it always ends up in his hands, and he's always backdoor cutting or doing something for their team to win. And then you got a young guy in Marquise Chris and a veteran in Tyson Chandler. So we just got to come to play. We understand that they play a high level pace. I think they're about one or five in the league or something like that in pace. So we just got to match their energy and make them play our type of game.
When you talk to us after a game, it's almost like listening to a coach.
What is that?
When we talk to you after a game, it's almost like listening to a coach. Have you always seen the game like that?
No, I have not always seen the game like that. I've had the unique opportunity of building relationships throughout the league, throughout college basketball, throughout high school. Some of my mentors are some of the best to ever do it, some of the best to coach, some of the best to play. So when you're able to bounce ideas and talk the game and talk X's and O's and talk off the court things that really make a difference in the grand scheme of things and making you better and being great in whatever you're doing, it's always awesome. I always get a chance to text them or call them. They always have an open door policy. I know you guys are going to ask me who those people are. I'm not going to tell you. But they're incredible at their jobs, and I'm just very fortunate to have them in my corner, and they do an incredible job just giving me help and giving me advice when I need it.
In other words, you listen. You listen.
Oh, absolutely, I listen.
Thank you very much.